Duck and weave, duck and weave. So yeah, this wasn't at all what I expected to get news-wise today for Call of Duty, but COD 2.0 is coming. That's actually what Activision called it, COD Era 2.0. And in this video, we're going to break down everything we know that's actually official. Then we're going to break down exactly what it can mean, how we know this, all that stuff. But yeah, and it's going to be coming out this year in 2022, or probably alongside Modern Warfare 2, or maybe a little bit after the launch of Modern Warfare 2, but they referenced COD Era 2.0 as 2022, which is this year. So the information we have today actually came from Activision themselves on their website from a job listing here. So we scroll down, we go to position description. 2022 is a stellar opportunity for Call of Duty COD, which is an extraordinary lineup of innovations and circulated player experiences, multi-platform gameplay, subscription-based content. That's going to be important. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Mobile game development and a move to always-on community and player connectivity. This is what we call COD 2.0. And in the COD 2.0 era, the leader will extend the COD community brand authentically in ways that engage core audiences and ignite and excite new ones. They will add crucial fuel to the COD marketing overall. This will extend and add meaning to COD creative ideas. The manager, influencer, and talent marketing will be responsible for the management of a world-class influencer program that will expand overall reach of the Call of Duty with critical audiences. So in this, the main things we want to take out is we call this COD 2.0 and the COD 2.0 era. We're going to talk about what that means. And this right here, subscription-based content. We've actually seen this in the past with Call of Duty. We're going to break down the stuff we've seen in the past for subscription-based and what we're going to see kind of going forward and what this could actually mean here. Okay, that's a lot of zombies. So, okay, don't go down. Don't go down. And we're out of ammo. So what they're calling... Ooh, max ammo. Actually, we'll get that real quick. So what they're calling COD 2.0 is multi-platform gameplay, which we've already seen. We already know Xbox, PlayStation, and PC can all play together on the main series titles. And there's also COD Mobile, which I guess all the mobile devices can play together. I don't know if they're eventually going to bring that to the Switch, but I doubt we're ever going to see cross-platform between the mobile devices and the consoles, obviously. So we've already seen that. Then they talk about mobile game development, which we know is going to be the new Warzone mobile game coming out, I think, sometime next year. And then a move to always-on community and player connectivity, which we've seen more of that in Vanguard. Zombies is always online. The only way to play Vanguard Zombies is on dedicated servers, meaning you can lag in solo, and it's why we have issues doing this right here in Vanguard Zombies. The pause feature still doesn't work properly at all. Yeah, I wouldn't even consider it a pause feature. We still haven't really gotten pause for Vanguard Zombies. We've got kind of like a temporary replacement, but that is what they mean by always online connectivity. And then the most important part is subscription-based content, which currently we don't have, and we don't know anything really about the subscription-based content, but we can kind of speculate what it's going to be. Obviously, we've seen subscription-based content before in Call of Duty with Call of Duty Elite. That launched, I think, with Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was the first game to have Call of Duty on Elite. You were actually able to buy a special edition. Ooh, insta-kill. Let's go, baby. You were able to buy a special edition of COD 3 that came with a year of Call of Duty Elite, and it was, I think, $60 a year for Call of Duty Elite. For $60 a year, you got a few separate things. You got all the DLC for free. It functioned as like a season pass, and you also got like detailed statistics. You were able to go onto a Call of Duty Elite app, and you were able to see like super detailed statistics, stuff that obviously Black Ops 1 had for free. But eventually Call of Duty Elite got canceled. I think it was right before Ghost came out. They moved it to the COD mobile app, and the COD mobile app came out and was completely free, and they got rid of the Call of Duty Elite subscription. But it was kind of cool. You got some cool calling cards and stuff like that. And overall, if you factored in the price of DLC and stuff, it didn't really cost that much per year, because you kind of, I think, almost the same price as just buying all the DLC. So it was almost like a season pass before a season pass existed. But now if you look at the current state of COD, think about it. There is no paid DLC anymore. Here in Cold War, there was nothing you could buy except for bundles, obviously. All the maps were free. All the content for this game you didn't pay for, and there's a reason for that. Oh, especially with the current state of COD, if they sold map packs, there'd just be playlists that weren't playable. Every single time you sell a map or some sort of map pack, you break the community in smaller and smaller chunks. Now you've only got people who own map pack 1 or only people who play map pack 2, and they can't play in the same playlist anymore. So when I hear subscription-based content, I guarantee you this isn't going to be map packs again. I don't think we're going to see any form of map packs or DLC returning in Call of Duty. I'll take that. And that's mainly because the gaming industry as a whole is moving away from paid DLC. They've realized that the more you split up the player base, the less people who want to play your game, and the bigger overall player base you have is better for the health of the game, better for microtransactions, and better for other things. So that's why I'm almost positive we'll probably never see paid DLC in Call of Duty again. The only time I could ever see them making us pay for DLC would maybe be for zombies, because zombies doesn't really matter as much because it doesn't rely on having enemy players to play against, because obviously the things you're playing against are zombies. You can still hop in World at War right now and you're going to be able to find a game of zombies because the zombies are always going to be there, whereas you might not be able to find a game of MP, especially for DLC maps, because people who are playing World at War probably don't have the DLC. And we saw this especially as games gets older. In Modern Warfare 3, the playlist for DLC died off a lot quicker than the playlist without the DLC. And dude, this abomination is taking for freaking ever to take down. So if this Call of Duty Era 2.0 subscription isn't going to work like COD Elite, how is it going to work? And this is my best guess. I think it's almost going to be like a season pass for the battle passes and probably give you some additional perks, kind of like the GTA Plus online subscription. And I think this might be something we see in more and more games, because GTA Online just also introduced a $10 a month subscription. However, I think that one's going to function a lot differently. So if you pay this, let's say it's going to be probably like $100 a year. I know it used to be $50 a year, but COD games are more expensive now, and the DLC is more expensive. I legitimately could see this costing around $100 a year, and then you might get every battle pass with it, which, every battle pass 6 times 20 is $120. I think, battle pass costs 20 bucks, right? Something around there. So you would be saving a little bit of money with that. But it might give you some additional discounts. Maybe bundles are 10% off, something like that. Maybe you get an additional 10% towards the battle pass in terms of stuff. Maybe you get an additional 10 tier boost, additional XP online, essentially a bunch of small boosts, stuff that we saw with PlayStation. Remember how when PlayStation had the exclusivity deal, how they would get an additional like 10% in multiplayer for Cold War and Vanguard, allowing PlayStation players to level up weapons quickly. We might see that move to the online subscription. Same thing, PlayStation users in Cold War got additional class setups. I think it was an additional 2 class setups for multiplayer and for custom games as well. And that made a pretty big difference. We might see the return of in older Call of Duties, you had 10 set of classes that you could buy. In Black Ops 2, you could have 10 different pages of custom classes. That's something that could return with the subscription. A bunch of small stuff like that is ultimately what I would see it being. And if you're like a hardcore COD player, I definitely see it being worth it, especially if you buy every single battle pass. Even though you do end up getting your COD points back with the battle pass, this would be like a one upfront thing. You could use those additional COD points to buy different bundles, and if they gave you discounts on bundles and stuff, that's really what I ultimately end up seeing this being. Keep in mind, this is all just speculation. We have no idea of what this subscription is going to be, or for all we know, this might not even be for the main series games. This could be an extension of the already in place subscription services for COD Mobile, or it could be for Warzone Mobile as well. We really don't know a ton of information, but apparently the changes happening are big enough for Activision to be calling these changes the COD Era 2.0, the next generation of Call of Duty. So we'll just have to see. And this seems to be happening right before the Microsoft acquisition of Activision. So all I know is it does seem to be like the future of Call of Duty is bright, but we really don't have a ton of details. It's a lot of speculation, but they keep hinting at a bunch of amazing stuff to come. And I really do think the next time we get a zombies game, especially with the additional time Activision, or with the additional time Treyarch has to work on it, I really do think it's going to be an awesome experience. It's just right now, with the current state of Vanguard, we're waiting for the next peak around the corner. Right now, we're in the valley. We're waiting for the peak, but it does seem like there is a awesome peak right around the corner. We just got to wait a little bit to get there. So let me guys know what you think. Do you think that this subscription service is going to be some sort of DLC, like downloadable maps, or if it's going to be more along the lines of the stuff I explained, or if it's even going to be coming out for the main series games? Do you think this is going to be other thing? And do you like the idea of it, or is this something you'd rather not? You just want to keep the battle passes the way they are, no subscription service, none of that? Because there's been a lot of backlash for the GTA Plus online service. I know that for the scene over on the GTA side of things is not going over very well. So I'm very interested when they announce this, how it is going to end up playing out in the COD community and stuff like that. But with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to see other videos like this, we're going to break down all COD news, whether it be zombies, MP, all that stuff. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching the entire video, and everyone who's became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who have taken above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus Plus member here on YouTube. We've got the 2x Trader Purple, the Hero Arrow Pharaoh, the most OP Gobblegum ever, Round Robin, and the absolute legend Nick G.